Hello, good evening. How are you? I'm Corin. I couldn't help but laugh just now. I don't know why. I'm in a really silly mood. So welcome to my yoga session. If I start busting up for no reason, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. So thank you. Thanks for being here. I really love you all, and thanks for wanting to improve your life in any way that you can. So, welcome to my hot tea and yoga session. Most of you know me from Stretchercise, and today I thought I want to do yoga. Because yoga is really slow and steady, and so is Stretchercise, but yoga's a little different. So I don't know that many yoga positions actually, but but I do know the basics of yoga. So here we go. So one more sip of this wonderful. So this is like a Bengal spice tea, and it's cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, all kinds of yummy scents. So I'm giving you some time to make your hot beverage and find a space on your living room floor or your foyer in this case. It's a big foyer, isn't it? I'm not even all the way into the foyer yet. This is huge. Thank you for being here. Let's start with a very basic position, which is not easy to get into. And that's sitting up. Sitting up with your legs pulled towards you. So this blanket is really not going to work very well, but I'm going to work with it. It's nice and soft, so that's good. So pull your legs towards your abdomen. I think that's the word. All right, I'm in a very silly hot tea and yoga mood, which is great. I've needed to improve my physical, the way that I feel, my vibe, my physical vibe, because I actually am like stiff all over from everything that I've done. So if you are a very busy person, you probably are too. Therefore, I've designed these videos to be able to help you and give you a space to create with me. And like, hey, if you're not here right now, then you can come back and you can enjoy this video with me and we could do our yoga together. So first start with a hot beverage, if you will, please, and get into the basic yoga position, which is, I've taken yoga a few times, but the reason I chose yoga is it just sounds better with hot tea, doesn't it? Hot tea with yoga. I love it. Okay, so pull in your ankles into your lower extremity here. You just want to pull them in, right? And you want to sit up as tall as you can with your hands resting on your knees. So you want to sit nice and tall. So is everybody ready? Because I'm ready to do our first yoga position. So right now we're going to bend forward. So we're just going to keep our hands on our knees and we're going to bend forward slowly. And keep going. It just seems like the easiest one to start with, doesn't it? And we're looking down, we're looking straight down, and our chin is getting closer and closer to the floor, but nowhere near the floor actually, but it's the direction to go down towards. Hold that, and now slowly rise back up. Now all you're using here is your lower back. Your lower back, okay. So sometimes when that becomes too tight, you can actually stretch out your legs ahead of you And that could also be a yoga position. But hey, any position we put ourselves in can be a yoga position. So let's make them up as we go. Because I know that my body needs some slow stretching. So anybody watching, please feel free to create a space. And now I have my legs straight out in front of me and my hands resting on my knees. And now I'm going to take my hands and I'm going to raise them up in the zombie position. And I'm going to keep raising them and raising them and raising them until they get above my shoulders. And that I'm going to sit up as straight as I can. And I'm going to look up. And I'm going to look straight and I'm going to look down. And now I'm rolling my neck from looking up to looking straight to looking down. Rolling up, rolling down. And now that gets a little tiring, especially right here. I don't know about you. So that's where I like to switch. I feel like I've done these. I know I did these in my foyer in my last place I was staying. So, but there's going to be some new ones here, I hope. Because I'm just sort of making them up as I go. Now, that's exactly what I've been doing since very, very young, is stretchercise and actually just making them up as I go. So, let's see. So now I have my legs crossed and I have my ankles towards me. And you notice I got a lot more flexible now. My ankles are all the way pulled in. And now my goal is to sit straight up. And I can achieve that by putting my arms out and resting my elbows right inside my legs here and just let them dangle. And now just sit straight up and get that chin nice and square and straight. And now I want to try some neck rolls. So I'm going to start by looking down. Now this time I'm not bending down, I'm just looking down. So it's just the neck. And now I'm going to pick a direction. So I'm going to do counterclockwise. And I'm rolling my neck. Wow, that feels good. It's loosening up. Okay, now I do that twice and I go to the other side. The key here is to relax the arms on the legs here. You see how my hands are just very lax. So that's the key, to drop the weight of the stress and just let it all go down into the ground, but keep those shoulders back. That's the goal. So now I'm going to reverse. So I'm going to look up and I'm going clockwise. I'm going twice around, nice and slow. Okay, so now that got a little like, it started hurting on the knees, so I want to like stretch my legs straight out again, and I want to put my arms, brace my arms with my fist down behind me and sort of lift up and balance. And now I'm going to reach towards my toes. So I don't have my feet like together, I have them a little bit apart. It just seems easier right now. And so get into the zombie position. You're sitting straight up, shoulders back, zombie position, and now reach towards your toes. I do have a feeling that some of you are doing this, and that is awesome. It's great. Doesn't it feel better already? Who says that on a Tuesday night you can't do yoga? Is there ever the right time to do yoga? Or is it just the best time, anytime, to do physical stretches and exercises? Okay, so now that started to get tight. So now I want to switch it up a little. See, so I got my feet like that, and I'm just sitting on my butt with my legs up. Now that feels really, really cozy. Okay, I want to reach all the way up and hold. And now I want to put those arms like flying. And I want to go up and down. Up and down. Up, down. Flying, okay, now flying with the wings down to up, down, up, down, up. Now keep going all the way up and make the round, nice round. And reach up and back and tilt that head all the way back and look all the way up. Oh yeah, that was a great reach. That was awesome. Okay, let's do something a little different. Okay, so it's not the splits, but it's kind of like the beginning of a splits. So you got the back leg bracing back there and the front leg bracing here. And instead of like splitting, you're going to just bend down towards that knee, the one that's up. So you're going to put both hands on that knee and you're just going to bend down towards it. And just cradle the top of that thigh. And hold. And then come up. And then again, go down and just, you're hugging your right leg. And then come up. Now switch. Cradle that leg, the one that's up. The one that's back is just balancing. Cradle that. Now I got my left leg and I'm just slowly bending down and cradling that leg. I know I've never done this one with you yet. I don't even know if I've done this before. I'm sure I have. Go down and cradle the top of that thigh, the leg, and then back up. And now posture, straight back. And now you can put both knees on the ground, straight up with your shins behind you. So you're basically on your knees and you're putting your legs in the, you're putting your arms in the flying position. And now you're flapping your wings. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now you're raising them. 1, to the middle, up, 2, flap them up, 3, 4. Okay, so now, as you can tell, these legs, they get sore in all these different positions, so you must switch. You must not stay in any one position that's too sore. Hello. Let me fix this. Okay. So who's doing these with me? I would love to know. Okay, so let's try. See, right now I'm sitting on my legs again like this. So that's like really comfortable for me and I'm able to like sit up all the way. So I want my shoulders to be back and I want to do shrugs. So this is where the top of my shoulders touch my ears. Not really, but that's the direction you want to go. So you want to shrug up, 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 up. So these look really basic, right? But they don't serve you basic. They serve you in mounds of pleasure. They give you proper circulation to the rest of your body. So that's enough shrugs up. So now we want to roll. They circulate, they balance the circulation. These types of exercises are sending blood to all the proper places because the blood gets stagnant. So now I'm rolling forward with my shoulders and I'm rolling back with my shoulders and forward and back. Okay, now my legs get tired, so I want to switch. And just looking at myself right now in the camera, I could see that my entire posture has changed. And see, I've been doing these all my life, but I started professionally doing them online. And just imagine what that does when it becomes real. It becomes a part of your body. Instead of just thinking about it, you have less tension. So now I want to sit down again. Okay. And now I want to sit up. I want to put my shoulders back. And now I'm going to roll my neck again. It's wherever you feel the tension. Actually, first I'm going to get some hot tea. So if you feel the tension in your neck, then that's where you need it the most. Hello, everybody. You guys are so cute. Thank you. Okay, so let's go down and up. And now I'm going to do the clockwise again. And actually, I feel like I need to put my shoulders all the way back. And now counterclockwise. See, now it's an even better stretch because before, when my arms were forward, it was like kind of stopping my range of motion, but all the way back, it's allowing my neck to fully turn, fully groove. Okay. So take a deep breath, and now you want to set your intention, which is to relax and to work out different parts of the body. And every time that you work out a certain body, you want to think about that particular part of your body. For instance, let's try some basic sit-ups. You're thinking, since when are sit-ups basic? Okay. Okay, that right there is hard to do because I haven't gotten on my back like this. I don't sleep on my back either. So you gotta wait until your back has a chance to adjust to the floor. And it helps to actually pull your knees to your chest. So I'm gonna do one at a time. So I'm gonna wrap my fingers around the bottom of my knee here, a little more on the shin, and just pull it towards your chest. Pull the leg towards your, nice and slow, and hold. Okay, now do the other one. Let the other one go flat on the foot. And now do the other one, kind of on the shin here, below the knee, and pull it toward your chest, and hold. Okay, now that loosened my back a lot, enough to like, I don't know, the floor is kind of not that comfy, but it's really good for your back. So if you want to straighten your back, the best way is to lay on the floor a lot, believe it or not. Okay, so let's get on the floor again. And now stretch those arms out above your head. And that'll really stretch that lower back, and that'll get your back to go more onto the floor. Okay, now you could like take your legs and spread them a little bit because it's harder to do when they're so close together, and that'll give you more of a balance like this from left to right. So you feel that back starting to relax on the floor. And now you could do these arm stretches where you're stretching up. I'm still contemplating the sit-up, although my body's telling me not so much, not right now. So I'm just listening to what it needs at the moment. So I'm reaching up and back and above. See, that's stretching my back a lot. That's stretching my back on the floor, and that might allow me to get it more into make it more feasible to do a sit-up. Okay, I'm reaching up and above and behind and holding, and take a deep breath. And now up and in front, and let them drape down on your side. So instead of a sit-up right now, I want to do a double leg to chest. So I'm going to take both of my legs, because remember I did one at a time. I'm going to pull them to my chest and hold. Now they're not going that far because I haven't done this in a long time. So thank goodness that we're doing this, because that's what it's all about. You have to start somewhere. If you don't do it, then you never do it. And if you do it, then you do it a little bit each time, and you gain the benefit, all the benefits. So you notice I'm going back to forth. I'm giving it a break like this without putting my feet on the ground, but then I'm pulling them back, and I'm taking my knees and pulling them towards my chest. And you just want to keep pulling them down, down, down towards your chest. See, that gave me a deep breath. So now I could try sit-ups, although I'm still not feeling a sit-up. So it's really important you follow your body. Your body speaks to you, and it talks to you. It talks to your mind. It communicates with you and tells you what it needs. So now it just told me, just go ahead and stretch. So stretch with your hands behind your head and put your elbows on the floor. And again, grab the knees and pull them towards your chest. Okay, so the best way to get up from this position, because it kind of hurts sometimes, it's kind of not easy to get up, is to roll on your side, either side. See, I'm really stiff from moving, so that's why I chose to do a stretching video today. Okay, so where have you been hurting lately? I've been hurting here, and actually it kind of went away because I did a lot of soaking. So let's see, what else would I like to share with you? Hi, everybody. Hi, Serena. Okay, so check this out. I want to do one more, and it's the legs. And so we're all over the map tonight with these, and that's good. Okay. So you're basically on your hands and knees. And now you're going to do, you're going to lower your back down towards the floor until your elbows hit the floor. And now you're just gonna like put your head down to the floor. And now you're gonna take one of your legs. So you're gonna get your balance. So you're gonna put your elbows a little bit together and you're gonna get one of your legs and put it back behind you and kick up. Not really a kick, but lift. And lift as high as you can and hold. So I'm totally balanced with my elbows and my left knee. My right leg is up in the air. I'm gonna swing that down, bring it towards my chest, and then lift it back up again behind me and raise it up and hold. And swing that down and put that knee to the ground. And now bring the left leg up and put it all the way up behind you. Again, my elbows, my wrists, my forearms, they're balancing with my other knee. Lift it up and hold it. The leg that's in the air, hold it and lift. Now swing it down and bring it towards your chest, and then swing it back up behind you and lift and hold. And lift and hold. And then swing it again. And now back up on all knees, hands. Now you could do this many times with each leg, just so you know. You don't have to do one. Notice how slow I'm moving. It's definitely because I've been doing a lot of physical stuff and it's been awesome. Who's joining? I would love to know. Let's not start. We already started. Let's stop them. Oh, Serena, stretcher-size classes in the park. I need an accountability workout buddy. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. So get into any position where you feel comfortable. Right now, I'm comfortable sitting on my legs. Thanks, guys. Thanks. You think I'm in very good shape? Thanks, Devin. I could be in so much better shape. Thanks, Tara. I hope you're doing this with me. Hi, Kathy. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Okay, so. Hi, Dee. Thanks. I hope you guys are joining in with a hot beverage and doing some type of neck exercise or any of these that you see fit. Please remember to always consult with your doctor or your physical therapist before you attempt anything that you see online, and make sure that they're proper for you. If anything hurts, please stop and get into the position of sitting and resting, and let's proceed. Okay, so I want to get back into the yoga. I'm trying to make it look like I'm not in pain, but every position I get into hurts. It's been a lot, and it's not over. I still want to set up my large TV and my Apple TV, and I still have like a few boxes, actually clothes. I have clothes boxes to undo. It's so boring, especially since I don't like my clothes. I always buy new clothes. I never even wear the same clothes sometimes, but I just like to buy new clothes when I need something to wear. All right. So I'm thinking maybe I'm going to need to give away a lot of that stuff. So I just wake up in the morning and say, which projects do I want to do today? Like yesterday, I wiped down all my artwork and I hung a few things. And actually, I ordered that online. That's a really pretty tapestry. I thought that would look real nice right there. So I ordered that and that came in and I got those strip lights and they're different colors. And I don't know if you saw my reel, but I had my fireplace professionally swept and capped. So it's ready for, I want to do a wood fire. I want it to be recycled wood because Lord knows, you know, I would never just buy wood just to buy it. I would want it to be some wood that I found on a hike or buy it from, there's somebody that sells recycled. There's many people. Okay, so I want to get into this awesome leg cross position again. Thank you for everybody. My day was awesome. Like today, what did I do? I just went to the market and I didn't do much on the house, I don't think. Let's see. No, today wasn't much on the house. Today's been very relaxing. So thanks for asking. Okay, so yes, when I do burn the firewood for the first time, I will be sharing, of course. And I got some cute little surprises and stuff that I've been doing to the house that I'll share with you. And projects that I have to do that I will be sharing. So I want to get into this position where you're sitting up and your legs are forward. That's what I want to do. And I want to create a welcoming abundance where my hands are open and I'm allowing the universe to give me all that I deserve and all that I desire. So I open my arms and I'm accepting, I feel deserving, I'm allowing, I'm accepting the transfer of energy of people, love, kindness, joy, destiny. So I want to get into any stretch. See, now that hurts right there, so I want to switch that. So I want to get into any stretch that I feel like I am comfortable in. But I also want to keep note of my posture. So I always want to be sitting straight up. I want my shoulders to be back. So I could even reach back and just throw my shoulders like that. So I could like put my fist down and then roll my shoulders back and just hold like that. See, that feels great. I'm allowing, I'm accepting. A lot of people, you know the expression block, they're blocking their success, they're blocking their future. Well, it's actually true. I have at times found myself doing it and I almost felt like the energy telling me, you have to accept it, you have to allow it. And I thought, really, you do? So that makes sense. Like in a relationship, if you're in a relationship and you're consenting to the type of relationship that you have, you're allowing that, right? So it's the same thing with your career. Once you put in the hours and the diligence, the persistence, the vigilance consistently, then what? you don't want to just keep thinking about it, right? Because you already did the work. So now you want to allow. So even while you're doing it, you're allowing. And now you just want to allow and let be. Let the universe do what it's supposed to do. So this is a really good position right now, and I just want to switch legs. So this part is more about less stretching and just being with the universe and allowing and accepting the love. And what goes with that is accepting others. And it feels really good to accept others, right, as they are. We need to practice that more. Let's accept others as they are, as we would want to be accepted. So let's get into a nice stretch where you have your legs out in front of you. And this is very, very basic, but how many of you actually do it? And when's the last time that I did it, right? So probably just a day, because I do these a lot. And sometimes I think, gosh, sometimes I have really good sessions where I think one day I'm going to try a session where I don't speak and I just put the camera on and you can just see how I get down. You can see how I get into these amazing stretches, and it's vigorous. And so I think that's pretty much what I'm going to try one day, is a different style of recording where you're sort of like just watching and I'm just doing instead of discussing them. I think that would be an interesting video. That way you could see how hard I actually work out, because I actually get there. Okay, right now that's sore. So there's other ways to reach forward. You could actually bend them up, and you could reach in between, through your legs in front of you. So just reaching in front, in between your legs in front, just reach up. See, that felt really good. Let's try that again. So up and out. And hold and out. And keep, every time you hold a position, go back to it and hold it more and longer and further. You see how I keep reaching further and holding? So that's the way you will condition your muscles. Whew, see, that gave me a really deep breath. I wanted to do the palm tree. We could do the palm tree sitting down, because I want them all to be sitting down. All right. So we're sitting here, our shoulders are back, our elbows are relaxed in our lap, our hands are on our legs, they're resting. And now I want to reach up and over like a palm tree. I want to sway up and hold, and sway to the right, up, and sway to the left, and just keep doing it. And it becomes fluid. It doesn't have to be left, right, left. It could just be swaying back and forth. Swaying back and forth. Wow, you wouldn't believe what that does to your lower back. That's amazing. Okay, how are you? Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the new Facebook supporters and also members on YouTube. I love you. Right now I'm live on Facebook. Thank you. You guys are so hot. So I have my cinnamon nutmeg tea. It's delicious. I feel pretty stretched out. Could be more, but it could be less, right? So any amount you do will help And hey, the next time I take a bath, I'm gonna do some more of my self-massage. And so definitely making progress. Thank you. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I will see you in the next video. Love you very much.